Hello and happy April 25th. Um, so today, you guys, is my anniversary. I have been married for 20 years. It feels like I just got married yesterday. And I don't know, it's pretty fun, pretty special. And I am just very excited to be celebrating with my love today. Um, and today is April 25th. And when it's April 25th, the that little meme pops up a lot about from Miss Congeniality when they're doing the interview portion and the one contestant is asked what her favorite date is, and she says April 25th because it's not too hot, not too cold, and all you need is a light jacket. And every time I watch that movie and hear that part, I am always like, it just always makes me so happy because it always reminds me of, you know, the day that my husband and I got married, and then every year that we get to celebrate on that day. And I just always think it's really fun that everybody posts that meme all over. So it's just, and everybody else thinks it's a special day too, even if it had something to do with Miss Congeniality. Yeah, I just always think that it's pretty nice. So if I think back 20 years and what we were doing, I remember that it was really warm that day. I remember that it ended up being like 65 degrees or something like that, maybe even 68. And I just remember the dress that I wore when we got married. We had a very small wedding. We actually didn't have a big ceremony at all. It was in the courthouse. And when I got married, I just had a summery dress on because the temp was supposed to be pretty warm. And it was nice out, but it was not really a summer dress weather. So I remember shortly after we got married, I went home and put jeans on and a sweater because it was like perfect sweater and jeans without a jacket weather. That is what I remember about that day. And then I remember that our families came over and we hung out a little bit. Then we went out to lunch, and it was just a really fun, nice, relaxing day, just to celebrate my husband and my new life together at that time. I mean, obviously, we have had a lot of memories and a lot of life lived in the past 20 years. And if I were to say, like, what the biggest like piece of advice is that I could give somebody that is maybe just starting out, is to, well, one, have a lot of communication and be open to listening to what your partner is saying, even if you don't always agree with it. Be open to hearing their side and to seeing things from another perspective, and then compromise. So that is something my husband would probably say I don't compromise as much. And yes, he probably does compromise more. Um, and then, like, another thing that I think is special is just keep doing the little things for them, like getting them a drink, get like something that I always kind of have done, um, is like I'll just get my husband a drink when I'm up. And you know what? He does the same thing. So if he's getting up and he notices that my water is gone, he'll bring it in the kitchen with him and fill it up for me. Things like that. Just doing some of those little things to let each other know that you care about each other. Those are just some of my little bits of advice for having a happy marriage after 20 years, and also to greet each other when you come home. I think that's a big thing. I am always waiting for my husband to come home. Well, usually I get home first. I work closer to home and I get off work earlier than him. So when he does get home, I enjoy being able to give him a hug, ask him how his day is, things like that. And when he is home, I mean, he does the same things for me. It's just more often than not, like I would say 90 to maybe even 95 or 98% of the time I'm home earlier and I'm home first. So it's just something that I do, but he also does it too when he is home. Just things like that. And yeah, just making sure to cherish each other. I think those are just some of the, and your cherishing can come in different ways. I know our love languages can be different. My husband's love languages are different than mine. And so throughout the course of our marriage, he has had to kind of figure out what my love languages are and how he can show me that he loves me. And I've also had to show or like kind of figure out what his love languages are, and how I can show him that I care about him and love him and am respecting and honoring our time that we have together. Um, I don't know. So today is just kind of a reminiscing day, and I'm very excited because I think 20 years is a really fun, big deal. And I am pretty excited that we are celebrating that today. And I know my husband is on his way home because he had called and let me know that he's on his way home. So I'm going to wrap up here just because I want to go hang out with my honey. And I hope you guys have an amazing night, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.